Welcome to Rainbow Life's Living the Dream, a series of topics about life after surrogacy. Stick around for a review and discussion, but first the story. Families Grow. Words by Dan Sachs and art by Brooke Smart. A family takes some doing to make it what it is. For a family to grow, there must be a wish. A wish that needs some place to bloom, somewhere that's safe and sound. That wish becomes a baby and makes a belly round. The belly might belong to mom, but also it may not. Sometimes another special belly is the perfect spot. No matter who may be the one to keep the baby cozy, there it grows until it knows it's time to show its nosy. And once the baby has been born, she's brought through her front door. And hugged and kissed and lullabied and snuggled on the floor. Sometimes it may take longer before a baby's home. He might make stops along the way while he is getting grown. But when he meets his parents, who've waited patiently, they grow too. Their hearts expand. Now they're a family. A wish began your journey, and now that you are here, our family has grown with love. With love for you, my dear. Hi, I'm George Ryan, founder of Rainbow Life. Thank you for taking the time to watch our series and for your support. This series was created to help people get a better understanding about families created through surrogacy. This episode takes a look at the book Families Grow. You just heard the reading of the story, and now let's get into the discussion. First, the details. This book was written by Dan Sachs. It was illustrated by Brooke Smart. It was published in 2021. It has 22 pages plus 2 additional resource pages. It's intended for children 1 through 3, and it's in the format of a board book, perfect for children, young children to hold. When I thought about the title for a while, I couldn't help but think it was a sort of metaphor. Perhaps a developing child, or everyone's heart filling, and of course, a family getting bigger. While reading, I was warmed by how careful the different ways of becoming a family was introduced. The illustrations are simple and classic. They are what I would imagine when I think of a children's story. I recommend this book for families with young children, from toddler up through kindergarten. It's important when reading a story to your child to help them make a connection to their own lives. This helps them have a better understanding of the story and also builds their general knowledge. It starts from the beginning. The book says that a family is started with a wish. I bet you started your family with a wish. I started my family with a wish. Next, they talk about patience. It takes a long time to create a family. Some people takes a lot longer than others. I know it did for me. And that's okay. If you have a story about that, share that with your child. Maybe you were frustrated while you were waiting. Maybe you were filled with excitement while you waited. Maybe you had both. It's important for them to understand, obviously, because they were not there. But coming from you, they will understand it's part of their lives. Last part of the book, it talks about love. When the family finally grew to include the new child, they were filled with love. I bet you were filled with love when you were introduced to your child for the first time. I know I was. I'll never forget that day. And end the story with questions. Ask your child how they felt about the story, and you can share your feelings too. Also, ask them what their favorite part is. Kids love that question, and you might be surprised by their answer. I hope you enjoyed the reading and discussion of the book, Families Grow. I hope you found it helpful for you and your family. See you on the next episode of Living the Dream. See you then.